Hi everyone, this is Miss Rebecca from the Wagner Free Institute of Science. You might remember the Wagner Free Institute of Science from when you had your GeoKids classes with Mr. Aaron or Miss Me, and they came into your classroom and they taught you about science, and then you got to come visit us at the Wagner. So I'm another person that works there. My name is Miss Rebecca, and today I've made a video to teach you some science even though we're not in school. What we're going to talk about today is living things and non-living things. So I bet you already have an idea of something that's living or not living. I've brought some examples of some living things and some examples of some non-living things, and we're going to talk about how can we tell them apart and what do living things need to stay alive. So first, I'm going to show you, I have a lot of cool things here, so it's going to be hard to decide, but first I think I'll show you this. Does anyone know what this is? It's a shell of a turtle. Now, a turtle is an animal. Do you know if an animal is a living thing or a non-living thing? It moves around, it breathes, it needs water, it needs food. It can get hot and cold. What do you think? Living or non-living? That's right, a turtle is alive. So this is a shell from a turtle. Unfortunately, the turtle has died and it's not here with us today. But here's the shell of a turtle. A turtle is a living thing. The next thing I have is something that's found in nature. You might have seen something like this before. It's heavy, it's smooth and rough in some places. And I know it's found outside, but just because it's part of nature doesn't always mean it's a living thing. So what do you think? Rock. This is actually called quartz. This is a mineral. Living or non-living? That's right. Rocks are not alive. Something else you find in nature a lot. Plants. This is my plant that I'm growing here at my house. What do you think? I just told you it's growing and you can see, where is it? Oh, right in front. That's a new leaf that just grew now that the weather's warming up and there's more sunshine. I water it every couple days. It grows, it gets bigger, it moves up towards the sun. What do you think? Living? Non-living, my plants. That's right, plants are alive. They grow just like us. They need water. They get nutrients from their soil. Let's see what else. Last but not least, I have my hairbrush. So this is my hairbrush. I used to brush my hair. I do not need to give it water. It never moves. It never grows new bristles. So what do you think? Alive or not alive, my hairbrush? That's right. Hairbrushes are not alive. So the things that we have talked about that are alive are my plant, and then a turtle would be alive. This one's dead, but turtles are alive before they die. What do these things have in common? Can you think of anything they have in common? Because all living things have certain things in common. Well, living things need energy. A turtle eats. This plant, do you know where it gets its energy from? From sunlight every day. They need energy. They grow. This was once a tiny little seed, and now it's a big plant. And a turtle comes out as a little baby, and it grows and grows bigger and bigger. It doesn't come out this big. They reproduce, like this turtle maybe before dad had babies, and this plant can make new seeds. Those are baby plants, and all living things respond to the world around them. So this is pretty scientific, but respond to the world around you means you can sense things. So what happens to trees when it's the fall? Does anyone know what happens to trees in the fall? They lose their leaves, and then the leaves change colors first too. So that's responding to their environment. Does anyone know what a turtle does when they get scared? They have a response. They go inside somewhere. What does a turtle do to respond to their environment? They hide in their shell. So all living things need energy, grow, reproduce, and respond to the world around them. So that's things all living things do. Okay, that's what they have in common. Now that we know about what living things do, they all reproduce, they all grow, they all respond to the world and they all need energy. I want to talk about all the things living things need. So they have 4 things that they need. All living things need air. All living things need water. I know you guys couldn't guess what would happen to this plant if it stopped getting water, right? It all needs air, water. You know how you feel if you don't drink enough water. We all need energy. A plant gets it from the sun, and we get it through eating food, so do animals. Air, water, energy, and then all living things need space. You need space to grow. So without a pot big enough, there would not be enough room for the roots. I and humans, we need somewhere where we can be inside and safe. Animals, some like to build burrows in the ground. Some live in our houses with us. So all living things need space. Again, all living things need air, water, energy, and space. Now that we've learned about what living things need and some of the things that all living things do, we're going to do a sort. So I have lots of different things here, some things that are living and some things that are not living, and we're going to figure out together if it goes on the living or non-living side. So let's get started. First here, I have teacher. So a teacher is a person, it's a human. It can be a man or a woman, and I definitely think teachers need water, air, space, and energy. So what do you guys think, living or non-living? That's right, teacher is a living thing. All right, we're off to a good start. Next one here is laptop. Laptop's an electronic. It's kind of like a phone or a TV or a computer. You need some space to keep your laptop, but if you put water on your laptop, it would break. What do you think? Living, non-living? Great job. A laptop is a non-living thing. Oh, next I have a great one. Flower. Flowers grow. They need air, water, energy, and space. They reproduce when they make seeds. What do you think? That's right. A flower is a living thing. How about a shirt? Non-living. Great job. Okay, now here I have a baby. Babies respond to their environment when they get upset or hungry. They cry. What else? Babies need energy they get from food and drinking from a bottle. Babies need water. What do you think, living or non-living? Living. Great job. All right. Add our baby right here. Maybe it's the teacher's baby. A cat. Do you guys have any cats? Any of you have a cat at home? We know that cats can respond to their environment. If they are feeling funny, they'll meow. What else? They need food and water. They definitely need space to lay around and do cat stuff. So what do you think? Living or non-living? That's right. You guys are smart. Cats are alive. Next I have a pencil. You might use a pencil while you're doing your work from home. What do you think? Yeah, pencils are not alive. Now I have 3 more. Let's see if we can figure them out. The next one is a tree. Maybe from where you are, you can look outside and see a tree growing. What do you think? It's growing. It definitely needs lots of space for its roots to grow down and its branches to stretch out. Tree needs sunlight, energy, and water. Trees are living things. That's great. You still see it? Great. Looks good. Next, I have a snake. So, what do you think? Snake. Do they move? Yes. Can they reproduce? Yes, they make baby snakes. Do they need energy? Yes, they eat. They are hunters and they eat their prey. What's the last one? They can respond to their environment. When snakes get cold, they bury themselves to keep warm. So we know because of that snakes are living things. And last but not least, button. Buttons are something you might find on your coat or on your pants. Is a button a living thing? Nope. It's a non-living thing. So let's review what we had in our sort. For living things, we had a teacher, a flower, a baby, a cat, a snake, and a tree. All right, those are all living things. And for non-living things, we had a laptop, a shirt, a button, and a pencil. Can you think of one more thing to add to each side that maybe I forgot? Can you think of something that's living and something that's non-living that we didn't have on this list? Awesome. Great job, everyone. We learned a lot about living things and non-living things. The whole world is made up of living things and non-living things. Living things all need energy, grow, reproduce, and respond to their environment. And do you remember all four things that living things need? I'll give you a hint. One is, right? All living things need air, glug, 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 water, energy, and space. Great job today, everyone. Bye.